Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading, a pick a card reading for November. So what energies are coming through for you for November? Like I said, it is a pick a card reading. You can choose one pile or all three if you wish, whatever resonates with you. What I would say is you're best to check your rising sign, as this is how you show up in the world. There's pile number one already. But overall, please make sure that you check your sun, moon and rising sign together, because it will give you an overall picture of, like I said, the energies that are surrounding you for this month in November. So we've got pile number one. Pile number two then. So pile number one, I'll show you there now, is study and learning. Pile number two is speak your truth with Archangel Gabriel. And pile number three, please. Pile number three. Oh, this one. Open your heart, Archangel Samuel. So I'll leave the video playing for a few seconds. Like I said, please tune in, pause if you wish to. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each reading, and I will see you on the other side. Hi, pile number one. So you chose the card of study and learning, and this card says, thank you angels for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So I feel that there's something around you. It's something to do with your heart, because she's holding the green book, so the heart chakra more than anything else at the moment, even though there's a lot of yellow in there, but the green is sticking out to me more. Is there something around your heart that you need to understand more? So whether there's some opportunities that are coming towards you that you need to realise that, or whatever is happening in life, whether it be a negative thing, is that everything is to be looked at through the heart. That's what I'm feeling with that at the moment. Some of you could be mathematicians as well. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for you. Pile number one for November. Sagittarius, pile number one for November, please. What messages or guidance do they need for November? Okay, we've got community. What else do we have for pile number one, please? Okay, we've got the card of cornucopia. We've got the third chakra, which is Archangel Samuel. Oops, 1 second, sorry. Here we've got the card of happy family. What else do we have? We've got contract. And we've got financial constraints. Okay, so I'm going to take this underneath as well. It's the first chakra, which is your root chakra, which is all to do with your foundation, your stability. And I feel like with some of you are actually in college at the moment, whether wanting to be mathematicians, but I feel like that you've got an obligation to your family around providing for them. Whether some of you are in whether some of you are basically in a family that has suffered, is that the right word? But I feel like that there's been a bit of poverty there, and you've got this opportunity where you've actually been able to go to college, and whether you're the first person in the family that's done it, or whether you're the first person who's stuck it out, I feel that like you feel that you need to provide for your family, and that's not a problem at all. It's just I think you're putting yourself under too much pressure to do it. I do feel that you may need some advice from people with this community card. Maybe you're going to get ideas, or you need to bring your family out into the community and show them what is out there, what opportunities. Like I said, this was like seeing every day as a learning day, and I think that it's not just for you, this, I feel like it's for your family as well. Because when this came out, this contract card, I was feeling, it just come into my mind straight away, soul contract. I feel like you're the person in the family who has to balance things out for them. I feel it's the soul contract you come to this planet with. But obviously, because we're learning lessons along the way, you're putting yourself under too much pressure to do that, and it can cause, because we've got this cornucopia and financial constraints. I don't think you need to worry about money situation. I think your family has worried about it in the past. I feel that whatever you're learning or studying at the moment is going to bring stability, guidance, big transformation into your life, which will then support your family. Let's see what else comes through for you. What else does pile number 1 have, please? We've got dance. It says, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. Maybe some of you are studying to be dancers, and I just see like a play with them people there, like as if you're going to become, or you're in a play or something like that at the moment in the theatre. That'll only be for a few of you. So we've got polarity, and it says, integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without the dark. Understand the law of polarity. I think that came up in Scorpio's reading. I'm not sure which pile. I'm not 100% sure which pile it was. So if you've got Scorpio in your chart, maybe you need to go check that out as well. But there was a book, I don't know how to say it. I think it's Kybalion or Kybal, whichever it is. I'll pop a link to it in the description box below, because that will teach you about the law of polarity and understanding that there is, like I said, light and dark within all. You've got discernment, and it says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. I've heard that a few times before, because I'd be a very open person and say what I've got to say, as you can probably see from these readings. But what I would say is that, like, there's things in our lives that we shouldn't share. We can put out to the universe, don't get me wrong, but we shouldn't share with other people, because they have an influence on what happens in our lives, whether you believe that or not. But either way, they have some sort of influence. So if you've got certain dreams within your life that you want, and like I said, whether this is to do with family or whether it's to do with yourself or the community that you're in, is keep as many of them dreams to yourself as possible. Because, and this is terrible to say, like I see this right next to this dark and light card, there's people in our lives that literally will not be in our lives for the betterment of us. They're only there for themselves. So if they see that you are looking to do something in your life and you're sharing it with them, one, they could put like they could try to influence you in a different direction, or two, because they want to do it for themselves, because you've come up with the idea, they want it, because they don't think for themselves. That's what I'm feeling with that. But I feel that with this, it's whatever is coming from your heart. Like I said in the beginning, you need to keep that to yourself. Write it down if you need to, or say it out to the universe. Pray to the universe. There's angels and loved ones around you, surrounding you and bringing you these blessings. But just know that you need to protect what it is that you are actually wanting out in the universe. And you'll know with that discernment card is whether things feel right for you, because you'll get that gut instinct. That's what that is like, if you get this sensation within you that either feels good or feels bad, that is your discernment. This is what is telling you, don't go that way, or yes, this is right for you, you know. We've got growth, and it says seek out a member or guide, take baby steps as you grow, and be willing to learn from others. Yeah, and I feel that is I was saying that, thinking near the beginning, is like maybe there's people you need to go and talk to, whether it be in your community or something like that, or somebody you'll know if you can trust them. If it's a case of it's somebody who is a spiritual guide, some sort of life coach, or counsellor, someone in therapy, they are basically, they have to abide by client privileges. I can't remember what it's called. Like the mind has gone, like confidentiality thing. They can't share it with anybody. So if it's somebody like that that you need to go and talk to about something, then this is what you need to do. Because like I said, I feel like you're being put under pressure because of who you are and what you're doing. Because your family or whoever it is can see things differently. As in, if they have been suffering, they'll know that you, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, like I said at the beginning, but it's just how you do that. Because we've got to realise that we've all got our own soul journey that we've got to go on. We've got to stand up for ourselves. It's great to support your family, don't get me wrong, but if there's other siblings and things like that around that are not willing to do it, why should the burden be put on you? I feel like saying that. So I think some of you feel that this burden is being put on you when there's other people around you who can support as well, you know. We've got courage. It says you are safe, fear is an illusion, and set strong boundaries. And I think that's where this discernment has come in as well. It's like you do need to set them strong boundaries. You need to just put that barrier around you to only allow in what's right for you, not what, like I said, they want. Action. It says now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams and move forward with confidence. And I see this light shining through here. This unicorns come out of the light to help you through all this darkness. And like I said, there could be, oh, and I'm getting chills down me now. I feel like somebody's just dug me in the side, whoever that was. But anyway, it's I just feel that, yeah, there's somebody you need to, there's either spirit guides or there's angels around you nudging you to say, listen, you need to go and get this help, you need to go and get this advice, you know. Because once you do, all good things are going to come in for you. One more card for this then, please. I feel like that one, okay. And we've got trust, yeah. So leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward and believe you will fly, yeah. So it is trusting in what your advice you're being given. Maybe some of you are getting downloads and that's why you come to this reading, is because you just need that clarification around something. It's just that you've got to believe in yourself. You come to this on this planet with a soul contract to deliver things. It's just that I feel like now it's time to like discern what information you're getting through. Yes, every day is a learning day. We see opportunities and everything. You just need, I feel like with this, is because you are growing so fast, is that you need to trust your own path now and not rely on other people. So what other messages do we have for pile number one, please? Pile number one, what other messages do we have for pile number one, please? So we've got, oh wow, the 10, oh the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is what you want for everybody, and that's right, I totally get that. You want the best for everybody, and you're doing your utmost to actually get to that place. Totally see that in this reading. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. You need to cut out the people in your life who are not good for you, basically, and surround yourself with people who are literally going to have your back and support you. Okay, we've also got the Five of Pentacles. There's that worry about money, the lack mentality around it. We've got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, new beginnings are coming in for you around luck, money, abundance. Like I said, it's just that you need to take the worry away, cut out them fears out of your life. Okay, so we've also got the Knight of Wands. There's somebody definitely there for you to help you. The King of Cups, and I think we can fit that at the end, can we? Temperance. So yeah, now it's about balancing out your life. You need to not worry about the emotions, but you need to think about your emotions more than you do need to think about what's happening in your mind. And this is where this polarity comes in. So it's like it's a balance of both sides is what I'm feeling. Just know there is a new beginning starting for you. One where the lack is being cut out of your life, and there's abundance coming in for a lot of people. And I feel with this Temperance card, that balance is coming in very soon. You just need to trust what information you're getting. You do know that every day is an opportunity, a learning. We're all in a learning process. This is a contract that you've come down to deliver on this planet. So I just want to ask, what next steps do you need to take, pile number one? What next steps can pile number one take moving forward? Let the transformation happen. Let the light shine through. You've won your battle within yourself. It's just that, like I said, it's time to cut out the people who no longer serve you now. Time to move in a different direction, I feel. And like I said, that's people, places, situations, that's any people in your life. Sometimes, and I know this is hard to say, sometimes it's your family as well, because they're putting you down. I'm not saying you have to like cut them totally out of life, but just discern who you should be listening to and who you shouldn't. You've got the Tower card. That I don't feel is a big, because the Tower card people can see as something bad happening to them, but I don't see that in this. This is, to me, is just saying that it's time for you to become who you truly are. I see this crown here. It's time for you to become the king of your own life. And it's like I said, the King of Swords showing up and the King of Cups is to balance your emotions. And this is what it's saying, is like you need to balance the good with the bad, and basically realise that the good that is for you is the route or the path that you should go down, because I feel that this is what your lesson you're learning at the moment, is having to cut them people out of your life. Six of Pentacles, yeah, balance. Once that happens and cut them people out of your life, you become, like I said, into a place of abundance, where you're able to give more than what, yeah, look, the King of Pentacles, you're going to be able to give more than what you can do at the moment, but don't overwhelm yourself. Like I said, just you'll know who is right to be in your life and who isn't, because of the feeling that you get. But just know good and happy, abundant things are on the way to you. As this card went flying out of the pack, the Sun, definitely good, happy, abundant, beautiful things coming in for you shortly. It's just that you've got to trust the universe. So let's see what the universe has to say for you. If there's any cards that you like in this pile that I'm using, the links to them are actually down below in the description box. And this one says, I choose to learn through love. And I think that's what you're coming into. That's why you've chose this study and learning card, is that like you realise the path to enlightenment now is through love, and you're learning. It's been a hard lesson for you, but you've got there, you know. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Like I said, it'll take you on the path that you're supposed to go down now. And one more, please. One more for pile number 1, please. Okay. And it says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. And this is what, look, I just see the eclipse in that. The darkness and the light again is like knowing that the path that you are taking now is taking you into enlightenment, and the fear will be dissolved because you're going to be able to discern. You'll be able to cut them people out of your life that no longer serve you, and move into a place of happiness, joy and abundance for yourself. Whoa, pile number 1, that was like a really good reading. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, please choose your other piles, or choose, like I said, your other placements in your chart to give you an overall picture of what is actually happening in November for you. I'd also be grateful if you could please like, share and subscribe to my channel, as it actually helps my channel to grow too. Thanks very much. Bye now. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the card of Speak Your Truth, Archangel Gabriel. And this says, thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. So some of you are learning to speak with love and compassion instead of the other way around, whereas like just being triggered and like just not thinking about what you're saying. What other messages do we have then for pile number 2, please, for November? Okay, so we've got hostilities. Yeah, I think some of you in the past has you've been defending. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you can defend your rights, that's not a problem, but I feel like you've been defending them with anger more than like with compassion. What I would say with something like that is like, I would try and figure out, we'll see what other cards come up, but I feel like you need to try and figure out why these things are triggering you, why you're being triggered by what somebody's saying. Because the way I've had to learn that in the past is like, we all have a dark and a light side to us, and basically, and it's so compatible. Like the last couple of readings I've done is all around balancing out this polarity and the dark into the light. And we're basically in the middle of eclipse season during the beginning of November, and this is about the light shining through the dark. You can't shine the light through without the dark. So within us we have what's called a shadow side, and the shadow side is basically our ego. And until we figure out why we get triggered by certain situations or circumstances within our life, this is telling you that I think you're coming to a place where you're realizing that. It's just that I feel like you need to still do that little bit more work around your shadow side to get to the place of harmony. That's what I feel like I needed to say to that. Anxiety has come up next. Yeah, I think some of you worry about things too much. Let's see. That's an 18 card, which is a 9, and 9s in the tarot are coming to the end of something. It's like a new cycle beginning. There's too many. But I think you've had to stand up for what is right for you in the past. Stand up for your beliefs. And basically it's got you like really anxious. You've got the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is your 3rd eye. You've got contract, which is the number 6 card. You've got a man holding a coin, and we've got indecision. Underneath the danger balance, I'm going to bring that out because I feel that this is what needs to happen. Is I feel like you're trying to balance out your emotions at the moment, and I feel like you've got a lot to say out in the world because you feel like you need to defend either things that have happened in your life, or I also feel like saying who you truly are. I feel you're at a crossroads at the moment based on this, and I feel like you need some guidance on what path you should go to next. And like I said, you can put this in any situation that is affecting your life at the moment. And these are generic readings, so like I said, it's just whatever suits your reading or your life at the moment. I do feel, like I said, that you need to come into a place of balance and harmony. This could be, with this sixth chakra, it's your third eye chakra, which is all around seeing beyond the illusion, clairvoyance, clear vision, so seeing beyond the things that we've been told in the past. And this could be causing you anxiety, is because you're realising that the life you've lived is basically, an illusion, I want to say. I feel like I need to say that. But now it is standing up for what you believe in, but this is standing up for what you believe in a way that is going to come across with compassion. Like I said, it's not, you don't want it to come across hurtful to people. Let's see what else comes out for you. Somebody's third eye, I think, is starting to open up. I mean, this is the time, I believe, that is, people are going to come into their gifts, their spiritual gifts, quite rapidly, because I can feel a tingling around my third eye at the moment. So it's, I feel like some of you are literally coming into your gifts, and it's like, whoa, what is going on? Like, it's just, you're seeing or feeling things that like you've never felt before, and now you're having to make that choice about what do I do, because I've never gone through this before, and you can lash out because of that. Okay, so the one that came out was prosperity, and it says a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. And maybe that's it. You've been like struggling for so long that it's that you literally have been screaming at the universe instead of sending it out with love and compassion. Because when you are anxious, when you are negative, when you are basically fighting even with yourself, it's like that will, oh man, I'm getting tingles all over my body now. So basically that comes back to you tenfold. So basically what I mean by that is you attracting in what you're giving out to the universe. So this is telling you, once you see things through the eyes of love, your third eye chakra through the eyes of love, what you're feeling within your heart, and you're putting out to the universe in an unconditional loving way, that's when these things will come in for you. I see this man holding a coin and prosperity, so maybe it's worries around money that you've had in the past, but just know that things are balancing out in your favour at the moment, or within the month of November. What else do we have for pile number 2 then, please? Okay, way too many there. We just want to jump out now. Quick, get the reading over done with. No. Courage. Okay, so that says you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Stay strong. Oh no, set strong boundaries. Sorry, I really it's very tiny writing. I'm just trying to read them. So yes, set your boundaries. Intuition told you somebody is definitely coming into their gifts at the moment. It says listen, to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So some of you could potentially, like I said, be clairvoyants, could read tarot or oracle cards, and just trust the information. You could be getting downloads. Trust what you're getting through, because your intuition is right for you. Like I said, I was getting tingles before, so something that I said before resonates with me. That's what they are. They're spiritual chills, as they call them. And this is saying to you, trust that gut instinct, trust what you are feeling. Beloved, it says, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship, and believe you are lovable. And we've also got sanctuary. Take time from the world, spend more time alone, meditate or go on retreat. And you see some of these cards are very bluey looking, and the throat chakra is all around, is blue, is around communication and things like this. And I feel like you're actually, even though you want to put out into the world the things that you're seeing and hearing and things like that, what I'm feeling here is you're getting messages through as well, either downloads, you're getting guidance. And I feel that, like, we're saying a life partner coming in, I feel like this could be loved ones around you, giving you guidance, because they can see the path that you are going on to, but they can also see that, like, if you choose a path that is rocky, shall we say, that it's going to bring more anxiety into your life, more hostilities into your life. And they're saying, trust what we're actually sending you. It could be signs, it could be messages, it could be anything that is literally, you could smell something that reminds you of a loved one. It's just that they are definitely sending you messages and saying, maybe go and retreat, go out to the beach, go and take a walk in nature, do whatever you need to do to actually allow in the messages that they're trying to send to you. Awareness, yeah, look, being aware of what messages. So it says, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, and look for signs and guidance. Yeah, what was I just saying? Totally. And look at all the green there. Listen with your heart. I laugh when I say that, because you're thinking, your mind goes, listen. I mean, heart doesn't have ears, but it's that feeling that you're getting. So that's why I'm saying listen with your heart, because what we're feeling brings us the messages through. And one more for this, please. One more card for this pile. One more card for this pile, please. Okay, this one. Okay, and it says past lives. It says, release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. And maybe that's where you're getting stuck, is past lives is, whether you believe it or not, we've all, well, the majority of people have been here before on this planet. And the people who've been here before on this planet wake up more and more to their gifts and to everything that's happening on the planet. And at this time in history now, in this present moment, and I say in history now because it will be one for the history books, is that basically this is a time that we need to start shining our light out to people. We need to be who we truly, authentically are within ourselves. We've chosen this life. We came here at this particular time to help raise the vibration of this planet, and this is what it's telling you. This is the path it's saying that you need to go on now. You need to release this stress, the hostilities, and the anxiety from your life, and come into a place of harmony and releasing that fear. Because fear, like I said on one of the cards there, wasn't it? Here, yeah, fear is an illusion. It's what our ego is telling us. And it's, we, like I said, we need to work on that shadow side to release that ego. I'm not saying it's going to be gone completely, but we can manage it. We can control it. We'll know when it's coming in, because we'll be able to trust our instincts. We'll trust our intuition. And this is, if this is something you've been battling with within yourself, this is why you've been drawn to this reading, is to let you know that, like, you need to release what's actually happened in the past, whether it be a past life, whether it be trauma from your childhood, anything that you feel is causing you stress, hurt, anxiety, that it's now is the time to release that. If it's something that you don't know how to do, then go and find somebody who will help you with that. But you need to look at somebody who deals with spiritual gifts more than dealing with, because, and no disrespect to anyone in their field, I fully understand it, because this is the life that they've chosen. If they are a counsellor, they help you with grief and they help you with things like that, but they don't look at the root cause of everything. They don't look deep within you, the subconscious level. Only a spiritual teacher or life coach can actually help you with that, and that's something that is, I feel that you need at the moment. It's not the top level, it's not your conscious level that you need to deal with, it's the subconscious from what's happened in the past. So we've got the page, yeah, look, the Page of Wands is like, it's like the pages are like children. So this is something that's actually hurt you from the past. The Two of Wands, now is your time to make a decision. You've got the world in your hands, which means that you can create whatever it is in your reality at the moment. And this is a time for us to create our own lives. And if we create a life, like I said, where we stick, this indecision card is like you choose your paths now. I feel like the Matrix movie is coming out all over again. Look at the bottom of the deck, it's the Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. This is time for you now. You need to choose the red pill or the blue pill. Which path are you going to go down? If you haven't watched the film The Matrix, I suggest you go and watch it, because this is what's happening in the world at the moment. You're choosing a path now. Do you go and stay as you are through and stay in this anxious hostility life, or do we go to a life of the Queen of Wands, reality, truth, clarity? We've got the Star, and we've got the Four of Cups. What other messages need to come out for you? Yeah, like I said, wish fulfillment, healing that needs to be done. Once you've done that healing, I feel like there's three wands here. I felt like saying there's some fire sign in your life, or could potentially be a fire sign in your life, or you have got a fire sign as a placement in your chart. And I haven't done the Aries reading yet, but what I suggest you do is wait and see when that comes out. I'll have them all up in a couple of days. Is that, like, there could be messages in the Aries. Oh, well, you are a fire sign, aren't you, Sagittarius? Oh gosh, what am I doing? It's just like, I don't know where my mind was going, but Aries was coming out to me for whatever reason. But I haven't done Leo either yet. Leo and Aries I haven't done, so this is the fire sign, Sagittarius. Cracking up. See, this is what happens to me. But what I say is, like, I feel like it's one of the other signs that you could, I feel like it's one of the other signs that you need to watch. But anyway, let's move forward. Let's move on. Oh, the good thing is, all you have to do is laugh. That's what I say to everyone. Do you know what? Laugh at every situation, because it raises your vibration. It brings joy and happiness into your life, no matter what it is. The Empress and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you need love coming into your life. Once you've done this healing around whatever childhood or past life trauma that you're going through. Oh, look what we've got on the bottom of the deck again. The Nine of Cups. I'm bringing that out for you because this is what you're leading to. That's the second time that's come up. Wish fulfillment, what you want in your life. And this opportunity is coming in for you. You are going to have everything that you need in your life. You're literally birthing something new into your life, but you need to release the stress and the trauma that's happened in your past. So what next steps do we have for pile number 2, please? Sagittarius, the fire sign. Stop. Oh, funny. Okay, so we've got the moon. So like I said, we're we're in the middle of eclipse season at the beginning of November. It's basically, this is telling you the moon is the light is shining through that moon. Things are coming to this clear vision coming through for you, and you're going to be walking away from the things that no longer serves you into a path of enlightenment. I truly believe that, into your, like I said, your wish fulfillment. 8 of Wands, listen to the messages that you're getting through. They're coming in fast and steady now with this veil thinning. Ace of Wands, brand new beginning, like I said. It's just, and it's something that you want, something that you're happy about, something that you're passionate about. Okay, there's a few wanted to come out here. So we've got the 3 of Wands, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Magician card. So yeah, so you can literally manifest anything you want in your life. I feel like there's a little bit of learning that you need to do. So guidance, like I said, whether it be a spiritual teacher you need to go to, but it's about, I feel like the decision once you make it, because like I said, you've got the 2 to the 3, 1, 2 and 3 here, a lot of ones in your chart. So basically it's like that brand new passionate beginning that's going to bring love, joy and happiness into your life. It's just that I feel like this eclipse season is bringing the clarity to you so that you can walk onto a path of enlightenment or betterment. I say betterment, I don't even know if it's a word, but anyway, it sounds right to me, of betterment to yourself. So what last piece of advice do we have for the universe for you, pile number 2? Last piece of advice for pile number 2. Oh, we've got my fearless freedom lights up the world. Yep, dark to light again. This is what is totally happening. We've got the universe has my back. So whatever path you take, you will be guided. And like I said, you just need to see, believe what you're feeling, believe what you're seeing, trust in your intuition. And one more, please. Oh, 2 came out. Okay. So we've got, I witness the darkness. I witness the darkest and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. And we've got my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest, which is what I said at the beginning. If you actually hold on to the stress, the anxiety, the trauma, you'll keep manifesting that into your life. Now is the time, through this eclipse season up to the end of November, is to work on your shadow and release what no longer serves you and bring your voice into the light. Wow, pile number 2. That was a great reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd be grateful if you like, shared, subscribe to my channel. You can leave me a comment below to tell me how this resonated. If it didn't, please check the other 2 piles in this reading, or you can check your other placements in your chart as well. Like I said, to give you should check them all anyway, to give you an overall picture of what is happening in your life. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose the card of Open Your Heart, Archangel Chamuel. And it says, thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Now, it was funny, I'm telling other people during these readings to actually listen to signs, or when you see signs, pay attention to them. And for whatever reason, and I didn't say it in the pile, at the beginning of pile 1, before I was pulling the cards, I heard that song from Pretty Little Liars. I have a secret, can you keep it? Do you know what? I can't remember, I don't know the name of it, but I know it was from that TV show, Pretty Little Liars. And I feel like I had to say it in this reading, because I feel you're keeping something so close to your chest, whether it be a secret, or something like that, that is something you don't want to put out there, you don't want people to know about. Now we will see when we pull the cards what that could potentially be about. I mean, like I said, if that doesn't resonate for you, then that's fine. Or it could be the fact that because I'm saying it in this pile, you may need to go and have a look at pile number 1 as well. But yeah, if you just look up, it's the theme tune, I think it is, to Pretty Little Liars. So let's see what cards need to come out for yourself. We've got Angel of Strength. Whoa. We've got Woman Holding a Heart. The Sun. Whoa. Angel of Balance. Goddess of the Moon. And one more then, please. Oh, 2 came up, that's okay. So we've got the Thinking Woman and Attachment. Okay, so I do feel as some of you are definitely holding something very close to your chest. You're not a person to share your feelings, I don't think. Whether that be because you've been hurt in the past before, or there's yeah, I feel like you've been hurt before with that attachment card. You're still holding on to the hurt that's actually happened to you. But with this like I said, this is November energies, so with the eclipse season still being at the beginning of November, I do feel that like things are going to become more they're going to become more potent's not the right word, but like I potent's coming into my mind for whatever the reason that is. They're going to become more visible and clear to you. And I feel that unless you break down them barriers around your heart or share your secret with somebody, I keep getting drawn to that Star of David. Either somebody has a David in their life and that's who they're hiding, or there's something about it, I feel. But I feel that there's many angels around you trying to guide you. I just feel that there's something that you're really holding back. It's like as if you are someone different to who you're portraying. And I feel that like because you're not releasing that, things are not coming into balance for you, and that's why I think these angels are around you, because they're giving you the strength and the ability to show who you truly are now. You've got to take wear your heart on your sleeve and come out to the thinking mode. But you can only do this when you take that mask off. So maybe I had to sing that song for you, not for pile number 1. And it just came into pile number 1's song. It come up before pile number 1 because they knew I was going to be doing the reading for this pile as well. Let's see what else we've got coming forward for you, pile number 3. Okay, so we've got got innocence, and it says take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. And maybe that's something that you need to do. Go and enjoy yourself, move your body, dance, as it says. It says, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. Yeah, this moon is, whether it be the solar eclipse, because I see like it looks like a sun and moon there, and the moon, the full moon coming up on the 8th or 9th of November, I think it is. I'm not 100%, I think it's around that time. It's time for you to show the world who you really are. You need to come away from, I feel like you're putting up this barrier of seriousness and I just feel like it's not who you truly are. Yeah, let's see what else comes out for you. Okay. We've got magic, and it says make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. What else do we have? Delight. It says count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Okay, so we've got cycles. It says everything has at the right time. Honor the cycles of your body and tune into the moon's magic. Yeah. So like we've got magic here, and it's saying about the moon around that phase is that there's something. Okay, so basically, and before I show you these cards, basically what I'm also getting is that what happens normally in the movies around a full moon is there's certain people that can turn into werewolves, and this is what I'm being told is like you change around the cycles of, whether it be the cycles of the moon, or it's like you're two different people, like Jekyll and Hyde type thing. And I feel like it's saying it's time for you to basically be who you truly are now. You need to break down them barriers now. Let's see what these cards are. Okay, so we've got balance, and it says take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. And we've got courage. You are safe, fear is an illusion, set strong boundaries. Okay, so yeah, so we've got a lot of boundary cards there. So I feel that like if you do show the world the real you, is that like I think you feel you'll get a lot of negativity, a lot of grief, hurt, blame, things like that being thrown at you. But at the end of the day, you can only be who you truly are. You do not have to hide behind a mask to tell people or to show people who the real you is. You need to, like I said, you need to drop that mask. You need to come from behind the illusion now of who you thought you were, or who you want other people to believe that you are. And it's time for you now. It's time for you now to basically reveal, I want to say, who you truly are. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. There's ways that we can like portray who we are be the real us and set boundaries. So setting boundaries in the way, to me, is about protecting your energy, and I feel that that's what you need to do. Yes, as I'm getting spiritual chills all over me, is that you need to protect your energy around you now. Is that because you're coming out and showing who you are, then this is basically it's a time to like protect your energy quite like very regularly, like daily, and sometimes twice or three times a day, because I'm feeling that like it may not even be the negativity towards you. There's something that like I am seeing, like the moon, the eclipse, dark and light. It's like if you come show who you are, you start shining your light out to the world, you can get entities, I'll say, that can attach to you if you don't protect yourself. And that's what I'm feeling with this as well, is that it's time for you now to come out of the shadow, to be who you truly are. I do get, and I'm going to say it, and this may or may not resonate with many people, but because I see that star David, the name David is coming into my mind quite regularly, and this is not about gender or anything like that. It's just that my readings wouldn't normally be about gender, so to say. It's like we have a divine feminine and masculine within every single one of us. But what I'm feeling with this is there's somebody who wants to transition genders. And I don't normally say that because this is not what we're all light beings. So at the end of the day, gender to me doesn't really matter. But all I'm saying is that if this is something that you want to do, then that choice is yours. It's being who you truly, authentically are. And that could also be because you can feel, even from past lives and things like that, you can feel that you've been a completely different gender, and that's why I think you are feeling that you want to show who you are from that past life, and that's okay. Whatever you choose to do in this lifetime is something that you have decided coming down onto the plane at this time. So let's see what other messages we get through for you. But like I said, that's just for somebody, like it may not be for everybody. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, a decision that has to be made now. You've gone back and forth, up and down, been on rocky waters, look, and it's basically, no, now is the time you have to choose what you want in your life. And I think you're flustered because all my cards are going everywhere. You don't know what to do about it, and that's why you've got them barriers up around you. What else do we have then for pile number 3, please? What else do we have for pile number 3? This one, okay. The Two of Cups. 2 twos have come out for you, so yeah, it's about, I really believe that this is this is truly showing who you are. It's about making a decision to say, coming into alignment with who you truly are. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, and I feel this bottom one as well. Look at that. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's something that you've been dreaming about, something that you've been wanting to do. You've been working on this for quite a while. It's just, I think now is the time for you, around this, in this eclipse season and to the end of November, is basically getting or building the courage up to actually show people who you truly are. Yeah, and that could be a tower moment for other people. Tower moments could be bad things, or it can also be a transformational thing. That's the way I see it. I know the Death card's not there, but to me, I see it as like a transformational thing in this reading, because once you show people the real you, that I mean, at the end of the day, you've come to this reading for you, and this because we want guidance in our life, and this is why I'm quite happy now to share what I feel out to the world, whereas in the past I didn't either. I had to take my mask off and realise that like there's people out there who want to hear what you've got to say. And I think this Tower moment is when you say what you've got to say, you will be a completely different person. You will be a completely renewed person, because the weight of everything that's been on your mind is literally, and look, my voice is starting to shake now, so there's something, it's like I can feel that like what you're hearing my words saying is like, I can feel like your energy as you're doing this, but it's enlightenment for you. The people around you, they have to deal with their own lives. They have to save themselves. That's the way I'm looking at that Tower card, is because, and I know that can be hurtful for the people, especially if it's family members and things like that, but at the end of the day, in this day and age now, we need to truly be who we are. And if it's a case that you need to go and talk to somebody to go and deliver the news to people, whichever way you want to do it, this is telling you you've come to this reading for a reason, and now it's your time to actually shine and be who you authentically are, not hide in the shadows anymore. Okay, yeah, 10 of Swords, end of a cycle, end of and I think you're worried about, even though it's not the 9 of Swords, I feel like you feel like you've been stabbed in the back quite a few times in the past, but this is telling you that that's over now. The worry's over. I mean, the world has transitioned so much. I'm not saying you have to put things in people's faces, but at the end of the day, you still need to be who you are. You can't live your life living a lie all the time, because that's not being true to who you are. And now it's time for you to come out and honour who you are. Look, this is the card you're getting, victory at the end. It's going to work out okay. People are going to support you. People are going to look up to you for doing it as well. There's definitely going to be somebody there who will literally understand where you're coming from as well, or where you've come from, and at least once you go through that, whatever you've gone through in the past is like, it's how you've gone about it to help others as well. So what next steps, pile number 3, do you need to take? What next steps do you need to take? Judgment, surrender. That's what I'm seeing from that. Surrender to the universe. At the end of the day, it's, if other people got judgment against you, that is their issue. It's not your issue. Don't take on their burden. Set your boundaries with them people, because you do not need people like that in your life. But it's all about, sorry, 1 second. Sorry, now my card's dropped again. So yeah, so it's all about, it's a new path for you, a new, it's a full new cycle coming around for you. You've got the 3 of Cups, celebration, and the High Priestess, which is all around revealing truths or secrets, whichever way you want to say it. So you've got the 5 of Swords. So there will be people who walk away from your life, and you know what? That's their issue. That's who they have to deal with their own issues around certain things, because look what's coming in for you. Joy, happiness, because you'll be living your life from within. So you'll live who you truly are, and how you show up in the world is your choice, nobody else's. Just any more last pieces of advice for pile number 3, please. Oh, yeah, you've been working hard on this, and like it's I think it's time to release, and I think this is what you feel like. Look, the devil underneath. I think you feel that people are going to turn on you, and you know, the way I said it before is like, that is their issue now. This is their life to deal with. You do not have to have them in your life, and I feel that this is what you're being, why you've been guided to this, is because at the end of the day, you choose to be who you are. No one else chooses to be who you are. Okay, so last piece of advice then from the universe. So for pile number 3, last pieces of advice from the universe, please. Okay, so we've got my vibes speak louder than my words. Oh, and we've got thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. I am the dreamer of my dream, and when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. And that's it, is once you believe in yourself, once you trust in yourself, once you trust in the universe, and that everything is being done for the highest good of everybody, then the dream of you coming out to be who you truly are, so long as like it's being done with love, compassion, and empathy, then I'd say that like you are in the right place at the right time. You just need to let go of the fear and trust. Whew. Wow, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it doesn't, please, like I said, go and check the other piles. It is good to go and get a full overall picture of all your signs. So go check your sun, moon and your rising signs, as they are the ones that are going to show you the whole picture. I'd also be grateful if you please like, share and subscribe to my channel, because it actually helps my channel to grow. That'd be great. I'd be so grateful. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you soon.